Hey there Tadpoles, I'm MeFrog, and today I'm going to be talking about another brand new screenshot that 4J Studios has released on Twitter, and this screenshot is obviously concerning the new Title Update 18, or Title Update 19, whatever you want to call it, also known as the Horse Update. But basically this is the next big update, and 4J Studios have released another screenshot of it, telling us a little bit more about how far they've got into it and what else is going to be in this update. So here's the screenshot. As you can see, obviously following their tradition, they always show off a nice little plushie. This one is of the Ender Dragon, which is sitting on top of the monitor. But basically in the screenshot today, they are showing off almost everything in the Redstone update. Now the Redstone update is the second of 3 updates that is going to be in the next big update. Basically on the PC version there was the Horse update, the Redstone update and the Pretty Scary update, and all 3 of these updates are going to be combined into one big update, which is what 4J Studios is working on. So this screenshot only concerns the Redstone update really. So first of all, in the center of the screen, 4J Studios are showing off weighted pressure plates. As you can see, that gold pressure plate with all the loose items on it, that is a weighted pressure plate, and basically it's like a normal pressure plate, but it takes more than one item to set it off. Don't know exactly how it works, but it does take a specific amount of items to sit on the plate for it to be triggered, so that is very good for map makers, you know, like adventure map makers, where you have to put a certain amount of items onto the pressure plate for it to actually be set off. So that's that bit, but also I think we should look into the hotbar as well. In the hotbar, I think the first item in the hotbar is also a weighted pressure plate. I think there are 2 kinds, there are gold and iron ones, and that is the iron one. Second in the hotbar, that is a beacon, so beacons are absolutely confirmed now, as we did kind of see them in a previous screenshot, but now we can clearly see them. That one is in the hotbar, so beacon is right there. And next to the beacon is a name tag. Name tag was in the last screenshot as well, and that is in the horse update, and basically it's to name any mob you want. You can name your bat, you can name your horse, and stuff like that. Also in this screenshot we can see the daylight sensor in the top left corner. The daylight sensor is also in the Redstone update, and basically it sends off a redstone signal when it is night time, I think, but according to that screenshot it doesn't seem to be the case. So I don't know whether the daylight sensor will set off a redstone signal when it's night time, or whether it will set off a signal when it's daytime. So this one, clearly the redstone lamp that is connected to that daylight sensor is not activated, so therefore it would make us believe that that daylight sensor only sends out a signal when it's daytime, which doesn't make sense, because I thought that a lot of people use them for kind of to turn on their lights at night time, so they'll connect it to a daylight sensor. But I don't know, I'm not very good with redstone. Maybe there is a way of toggling that option. You know, you could probably use some redstone stuff and then it'll change it around. But yeah, that's a daylight sensor, that's confirmed. And also I think that is a redstone comparator as well. The redstone comparator is a little bit like the redstone repeater. I don't know exact details, but I know it does something different, so that's definitely for you redstoners out there. But that is a redstone comparator in kind of the top corner next to the daylight sensor. Yeah, that is a redstone comparator. Another thing in a redstone update is the TNT in a minecart. So we've already seen a furnace in a minecart, we've already seen a chest in a minecart, but this time we can put TNT in the minecart. So I don't really need to explain this one. It's basically a minecart and you can put TNT in it, so that is very useful for killing other players, I guess. You could say, oh, you know, just stand at this bottom of the railway and I'll send you something down. Send down a TNT in a minecart and just blow them up. Also, the TNT is activated when it goes over a detector rail, I believe. Not sure about that. Comment in the section below, tell me if I'm right or wrong. But yeah, I think there are ways to detonate the TNT, so that'll make Minecraft quite interesting. And also we have the hopper. The hopper are the things above the chests in this screenshot, as you can see. And hoppers are a way of basically, it's basically a funnel. Think of it as a funnel, and you can put things into your chest without even opening it. So all you have to do is drop loose items in and around the hopper, and the hopper will suck them up and put them in the thing below. It could be a chest, could be a furnace, could be anything with an inventory, I think. So as you probably guess, people in the Minecraft community have played around with this, and they've made very crazy, intricate mechanisms to sort their chests out. So you can sort your chest to make a dirt chest, cobblestone chest. There are ways of doing it. It's crazy. This is why I stay away from redstone, because it's so complicated, but there are amazing things you can do with these hoppers. If you look above the hoppers, you can see the droppers. The droppers are those things that look kind of like dispensers above the railway. So the dropper is like a dispenser, however the dispenser actually dispenses things, whereas the dropper will just drop them. So for example, if you put a bucket of water in a dispenser, the dispenser will actually pour out the water, so it makes a, you know, like a puddle around it. Whereas the dropper, if you put a bucket of water in the dropper, then the dropper will drop the bucket of water as an item, you know, as like a little item that'll spin around, and then you can just pick it up, so it won't actually dispense it. So that is the difference. Another thing the dropper is used for is armor. If you put armor in the dropper and then you activate it while near it, instead of just dropping it on the floor, the dropper will actually put the armor on you if you're near enough. So you'll actually be wearing the armor straight away without even having to put it on yourself. So that's another cool thing. And if you look on the rail, you can see some redstone blocks. Redstone blocks can be used as storage. So, you know, if you have a chest full of redstone, it will be a lot easier to store them as blocks. It works the same way as iron blocks, gold blocks and diamond blocks, stuff like that. You know, it will take 9 pieces of redstone to make 1 block. But redstone blocks also act as a power source which cannot be turned off, so it's basically like an infinite power source, bit like a redstone torch, I guess. So that is another usage, so that is another thing that it can be used for. But you know, the main thing I'm going to use it for is just to tidy up my chest a bit, because redstone takes up so much room, especially as we all have so much of it. Now, another thing in the hotbar that I should talk about are the fireworks. As you can see in the hotbar, the player is holding 64 fireworks at the moment, and those things to the right of the fireworks, those little circle things, they are called firework stars. So firework stars are used to make fireworks, and different types of firework stars are used to create different types of fireworks. It's kind of complicated. I do plan to make a video of this when this update actually comes out, but basically if you put different things together, it makes different firework stars, and they will have different effects. So some of them, they'll have a bigger blast radius, like they'll blow up into a bigger ball. Some of them will blow up into different shapes, like stars, circles, or I don't know, squares or whatever. And also, of course, you can make them different colours as well. So that is what the firework star is. It's basically the basis of the firework. So I think that's about it in the screenshot. Let me know in the comment section below if I missed anything or if I got anything wrong, but I hope I didn't. But yeah, it looks like 4J Studios is well on track to making this update, and it looks like it will be coming out very soon, hopefully. Because as you can see, they've already almost finished the redstone update, they've almost finished the horse update, and they've almost finished the pretty scary update as well. So that means they should be almost done. Maybe they'll even start bug fixing, maybe they already have started bug fixing, and if they have, that means we could be seeing a release date not that far away, maybe even December. But as you saw in my video, I still doubt that, and I still think we'll have to wait until January or even February. So yeah, don't get your hopes up too high, but it does look like 4J Studios are on track. So that's about it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to go ahead and slap that like button. And if you want to go the extra mile and become a #TrueFrog, then feel free to favourite the video as well. Also make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to keep up with my content. And as I said earlier, comment in the section below any thoughts you have on this screenshot. Do you think it's going to be out soon? Did I miss anything out? Stuff like that. Last but not least, check me out on Twitter and Facebook at The Frog Squad and www.facebook.com/The Frog Squad. That's about it from me, guys. Really hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I'll see you later, frogs.